Hello Roehampton, I hope you're enjoying your interactive whiteboard meet. Sorry I couldn't be there this evening, but I've made this little video to hopefully show you a couple of ideas of how you can use interactive whiteboard in class and at school. You can see my details up here. My name is Jodie and it's at JodieWorld on Twitter, and my email address is jodie@gettingintoliteracy.com. I'm going to go through a few quick ideas with you today rather than kind of explain very much how I did them. So please do feel free to tweet or email me if you want any further information of how I actually implemented any of this. So first idea here, you'll see I'm using quite an old version of Smartboard. This is because I no longer have an actual Smartboard because I'm not in class, so I can't get the code for a new one. So bear with me while I use an older version. Behind this one I've got my first idea for you. Now I've created this whole page using the Three Little Pigs backgrounds and images that you can find in the Smart Essentials collection for educators, downloadable with your Smartboard software. And here I've used a speech bubble and a thought bubble. And this is great for storytelling with younger children. So we're going through the story and then we stop and we have speech bubbles and thought bubbles of what might I be saying as this character, what might I be thinking as this character. You can also use this if you've got any children who need one-to-one, have any children on the ASD spectrum, Asperger's. These kind of things can be really useful for social stories, to understand a situation that's happened, understand empathy and what someone's saying may be different to what they're thinking and so on. So that's just a way you can use the items that come in the gallery. So that's idea one. Next thing I'm going to show you is a video that some children made using the Smartboard software, and all they've done is they've used the Smartboard recorder, which is one of the tools that comes with Smartboard to record the screen and what they're doing on screen, and then they've added a sound file using just the sound recorder and put them together in Windows Movie Maker. So I'll just show you the video they've made. So this is them just writing on the Smartboard and recording it using the screen capture on Smartboard recorder.
2 8s out of 168. 8's in 1, which is 0, so you put 1 next to the 6. So 8 into 16, which is 2, and then you put 8's into 8s, which is 1. And then you do 21 times 2, so you do 2 times 1, which is 2, and then you do 2 times 2, which is 4. So altogether it's 42.
Okay, so that's just another idea. Those we used to make quite a few of those. That was made by a year 4 class, but I've made them from year 2 upwards. It's a great way of getting children up during a plenary to actually show what they've done, and then you can record it for not only for your evidence, but also you can put it then into a VLE page on a website or use YouTube. Ours were all on YouTube because obviously they don't have any actual children in them, so there's no e-safety worries there, and we made sure their names weren't attached and so on. So it's a really good way of them being able to then revise what they did in the lesson as well and keep a record. Plus they really like to go home and show their parents what they've done. Okay, so that's idea 2. Third idea for you is actually children showing how much they know about Smartboard, to help you to train others. So these were just screen captures the children made using print screen, and then I've used Snagit to give them to add these little captions over the top. There are other free versions you can use as well though, and these were to show teaching assistants. They made these screens to show teaching assistants just little reminders of where to go in Smartboard to access the bits that they might need. So it's just a way of the children actually being used to teach the adults. So if you've got things like digital leaders in school, or you just want to use children in your class who know what they're talking about to make these little screen captures, it's a really good way of having a collection of pictures you can make into a document for any staff who might need training on anything. So you'll see Huma here has made a few different ones to show all the tools on the Smartboard toolbar. Okay, so that's the penultimate idea, and then my last one is what's called Smart Kids Day. Every year I used to have a Smart Kids Day, and this is where no teacher was allowed anywhere near any computer equipment whatsoever for the whole day. So they weren't allowed to turn them on, they weren't allowed to find the files off their USB key or in the folders, they weren't allowed to do anything on the smart board, hence Smart Kids, and the children had to run everything. So these are the children up actually using the whiteboard. This is to reinforce the fact that it is interactive and it is for the children to get up and use as well, but also for the teachers. They realised just how much the children could do, and how much they could give control over to them. So you see here in year 2 they've got the wireless keyboard and they're using that to operate the board, and although it's one child doing it each time, here you've got a child operating from the teacher's computer what's on the smart board, but actually all the children on the carpet are joining in and helping them to do what they're doing. And what's really important about Smart Kids Day is it's about reinforcing those basic skills that often get forgotten. Sometimes we're too busy explaining how to use a particular program or piece of software, and we're forgetting that those skills such as finding something on the USB stick, knowing when to click or double click, knowing where to go to find things in folders and how to do a search are actually really key skills as well. So it gives them a chance to reinforce those skills. So I hope that's given you lots of ideas. I hope I haven't gone through anything too fast, but as I say, at Jodie World or jodie@gettingintoliteracy.com if you want any further information on those ideas, and I'm sure you've got lots of great ideas from other people tonight as well. So have a great evening. Thanks, bye.